Good morning, dear students. This is Shruti ma'am, Modern English School, New Area, Navada. Today is Wednesday. So, today we will learn that moments. And we have already started that previous week, the story, that is, what is the story? In the Kingdom of Fools. So, what was the story? That there was a kingdom where the kings and the ministers all were full, and there was a person that complained to the king's court that his brother was a thief, but he has died when he commit theft, and that the wall of the house had been fallen on him. That's why he had died. So that's why he had complained against the person, the owner of the house. Up to here, that was the story. And then that the house owner, he was called, he was a merchant, and then the merchant, he told that he was not the he was not responsible for the death of the thief. So then the bricklayer, he was called, and then the bricklayer, he also called that yes, though he had made the the wall, but he is not responsible for that. So who was responsible? That a young dancer, lady dancer, she was responsible for that, because that in front of the home there was a way, and that young dancer, she was that going up and down wearing anklet, and the jingling sound of the anklet, it was distracted the concentration of the bricklayer. So that's why that the wall was not made properly. And so the king thought that yes, this is a very valid point. So then he told his persons to call the dancer. Now the dancer, she is an old lady, and she told yes, she admitted that yes, she just roam on that road, but it was not her fault. What was that? That he gave a goldsmith gold to make her anklets, some ornaments, but the goldsmith was so that culprit, and so that that not a good person, that's why that the goldsmith was not given him that delivered the ornaments. And he was just, not only that, he was not given her any certain time. So that's why the dancer, the lady, he had to go time and again to the goldsmith's house. So that's why that without any intention, she had to go there. It was not her fault. The king just thought of that, and then he decided that yes, that there is a valid reason, valid point. So the young dancer, lady dancer, when she told that yes, it was not her fault, the king and the court admitted that. And when what happened, then the king set his person to call the goldsmith. The goldsmith came, and then when the king told that yes, that why you have not delivered the ornaments to that lady in certain time, in the fixed time, and why you had made that young lady to move to your home several times, and due to that reason, that the bricklayer, he was distracted, he could not make the wall strong, and due to that reason, now that one burglar, wood burglar, he was died as the unstable wall, that weak wall had fallen out on him. The goldsmith listened everything properly and with respect, and then he told that, sir, my lord, actually it is, yes, it is true that I could not keep my promise. I had to just I had to tell this lady to come to my home several times. Actually, sir, you know that that the merchant, that the rich merchant, he had given me huge gold, and he had pressurized me to make the ornaments as his daughter's wedding was there. And you know that always how that the rich persons, they create influence. And so that the rich merchant, he gave me order, he gave me gold, so I could not prepare, I could not make the ornaments of this dancer. That's why I had to just that misses I missed the times I gave to the dancer, and that's why the dancer had to come to my home. So you just my lord, it is not my fault. I was forced to do or to behave in such way. Then king again thought for some time, and then he told, yes, you are correct, that yes, this is that the merchant is responsible for the death of the burglar. So call the merchant. Then the merchant was called, and this is the same merchant who was called in the very beginning of the story. And the merchant just rescued himself by telling that though the home was his, and but though as he had not made the well, so it was not his responsibility. Now the king, the story has ended the circle. Means from the merchant, the story has started, and now after some incidents for to the same person, that to that merchant, that the incident has, the situation has to come. So that when and this time the merchant was telling, then that the king told, yes, when first time I have looked at you, that my mind told me that this is the culprit. So now there is no that excuse. Now you had to get punishment. Then the merchant, he told, yes, but that was not me, sir. My lord, that was my father, and he is no more, he had died. So then the king told that, yes, that from your father you got the inherited property, so that you inherited the responsibility also, so you had to die, you had to get the punishment. So today up to here, you just read your study, your story, you read your study and watch the video. And thank you very much. Stay at home, stay safe.